The following stream has been approved for all puzzle audiences by the puzzle general community.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is Cards of the Heart, and this is Puzzle General's Pokemon Puzzle Challenge Speedrun Tournament 2019. And this is it, the final match of the group stage. The last bit of it was played earlier today, so we will finally be able to bring you that match as we match up the number 8 seed Lightsen against the unseeded Paratroopa1. Now, it's really simple. If Paratroopa wins, he's in. And at a 2-2 record, he's emerging as one of the favorites to do some damage in this tournament. So, you think Paratroopa would have the advantage here. But Lightsen can definitely play spoiler if she manages to get a 3-0 victory. Then we have to get in some really messy tiebreakers. And I'm not sure who would actually get the final spot in the group afterwards. I probably have to revisit some tie-breaking procedures. Might have to go to average race time and such, which in that case, it might still be Paratroopa over Tetris Attacker, but I don't want to have to go through all that math to find out, so we'll see how this unfolds. Again, it's a very simple objective for Paratroopa: win and you're in. And I believe Paratroopa's best time is in the low, I think the mid to low 8-minute range. I'm not exactly sure. He never streams, he never posts any of his times at all, so it's hard to verify what his best time is, but unfortunately Lightsen's best time has been achieved in this tournament, and it was a 16:21. So with that kind of disparity, it's hard to imagine that Light would have a reasonable shot in this match, but you never know. We've had like a very spooky amount of 3-0s in this tournament. It's really not that normal for one person to just get people to just get sweeps all across the board. But we've only had like 3 games. I can do the math right here. Yeah, 3 games have gone even to a game 4. It's kind of silly how one-sided these matches have become, and you never know. We could have another one-sided matchup, and you never know which way it could go. RNG can be a pain with puzzly games like this, so who knows what will happen. So enough dawdling, let's get to the match. This was a little bit of a hassle to try and get done, but these players could not meet at the same time to actually do their races at the same time, so I had Paratroopa do his portion of the matches on Thursday, and then Lightsen performed her portion of the match earlier today. So we are going to be able to show you the result for both players now. This will be the first time that these two players' runs get compared side by side. So yeah, let's just see how this goes. And I think I want to do it like this. Alright, let's pause this a little bit. Alright, that's good. That's good. So, welcome to Pokemon Puzzle Challenge for the Game Boy Color. If you've seen Tetris Attack or Pokemon Puzzle League, you know the basic gameplay. But this game makes your combos and chains inflict damage to a health bar. And when that health bar is depleted, you win. When your opponent's health bar depletes, as it were. Paratroopa making very quick work of Pidgey there. Using all those combos and chains in 20 seconds. Lightsen, unfortunately, still working on Pidgey, getting the last 6 combo to finish that off in 52 seconds. So that is kind of going to show the disparity between these two competitors. I hope Light can put something together soon to make this competitive. We actually haven't had that many close matches in this tournament. So I would love to see a close match here. So we are playing this as a speedrun in the challenge mode, as most of the speedruns in this series often do. They play against these computer opponents. And this group stage format is a best of 5 wins, 5 races. So you win three races, you win the match. And how you win the race? You simply finish the entire mode first. And since this is hard mode, this is the first mode where you get to see all of the opponents this game has to offer, so we will be going through all 13 stages and seeing as how this game mimics the format of the Johto Pokemon League. We will be seeing Elite Four with 5 people for some reason, and Lance will be the one at the end of that. So the times you want to see on these stages are in the 15 to 20 second range. And Paratroopa1's been able to put out a few of those. But his times have mostly been in the 20 to 25 second range. So you want to have your combos and chains inflict. You want to have a balance of combos and chains in order to properly deal with these foes in the very short order. I notice Paratroopa. I think Paratroopa tends to favor more chains than combos, but is certainly not afraid to make combos in his chains. He's also raising his stack to the very top at basically every opportunity, because you get so few panels to work with in this game compared to other Puzzle League panel-to-panel games. So you want all the ammunition you can get. Meanwhile, Lightsen is not always raising the stack to the top and tends to favor her combos instead of her chains. Uh-oh. That is a very unfortunate bonk. Just tapping that B button to raise the stack one too many times. And now we get to see Pichu do their thing. Well, that happens to just about everyone in this tournament. No shame in that. That happens to everyone in like every game at some point. Okay. okay. Paratroopa showing off, doing a nice tight little swap kind of catch a panel as it's landing to keep its chain momentum and extend the chain. And I think that's a 1-frame maneuver to execute that. And this game runs at 60 frames per second, so you can imagine the precision you would need to pull that off. Whoa, 10 combo! The 10 combo makes an appearance as we get to everyone's favorite Pokemon from the first 2 generations of the franchise. And Jinx doing an X7 chain, not quite enough. X3 chain will definitely work to deplete Jinx's health from there. Getting that done in 30 seconds, that's generally what you want to see from the Elite Four. Because these foes get a bit beefy. You see Paratroopa flattening his stack first. You don't necessarily have to flatten your stack. It may not necessarily be the fastest to take time to flatten your stack, but it sure does maximize the number of panels you have to work with. More panels means more opportunities for chains. More opportunities for chains mean more opportunities for damage. Unfortunately, Crobat is extending this match a little bit longer than he should, with a little bit of a heal there. So there is a mechanic that these foes have to restore some of the health that they lose from your combos and chains. All of these foes have an internal power gauge that determines when they attack, but that gauge also determines when these opponents heal. And when they're below 40% of their maximum health, they have a chance to get back about 25%. The exact percentage changes depending on whether you're in the gym leaders or the Elite Four, and we might have time to dig deeper into that later on in this tournament. Here we are at Murkrow, who actually has the shortest power gauge. So Murkrow's attacks come the fiercest, the quickest. Also, the heals come quick with it. Murkrow, for whatever reason, seems to tend to make a bunch of combos in this mode. It's just a little weird. These foes seem to have their own attack patterns in this mode. I think for the higher levels, there's just like a common pool of possible attacks that these foes get. Here we go. About 5 stages ahead of Lightsen. Pulls Paratroopa into the final boss, that is Dragonite. Dragonite does like to attack big. May very well be the first one to actually throw down an X5 chain on you in this mode. Okay, Paratroopa going to X4. A few more chains. X5, that might do it. It does. All right. All right. So that was about a 943. That was about a 943. And that will put Paratroopa up 1-0 in this best of 5. Lightsen definitely a bit matched in this one. And she's definitely putting everything to it, and just having fun with the whole experience, and that's really what we're all here for at the end of the day. This is the first tournament Puzzle General's hosting that is offering prizes to its top competitors, but we've only ever really done this for bragging rights. That's always been the primary objective, just to have fun and enjoy RNG screwing everyone together. We're weird like that. But yeah, Lightsen does seem to be very in tune with making combos. Although this chain is gonna go a long way towards finishing this Crobat. Oh, what else? What else is left? Oh, will that combo do it? Okay, good. Good. No heal. No heal. So that is just fine. Alright, now we're on to Hitmontop. Hitmontop actually has the most health of any Pokemon in the game. So, this one will be the endurance test for all of our competitors. Alright, Lightsen's about halfway done. X4. Oh, there, that looks to be a heal. Oh. Hitmontop healing there. Those heals will definitely waste you a little bit of time. Just looking for anything, just something, anything. Finish this off. Actively removing a potential chain there. Oh, come! Oh, geez, Hitmontop, don't do it. All right, now matching those three exclamation mark shock panels, which do actually inflict a little bit more damage than your standard 2-chain. So they are helpful to have in a pinch. But they only spawn as you clear panels, so you really should not see them too often if you are on top of your game. Alright. Oh, there's a heal. There's a heal from Murkrow. Murkrow does that the most frequently out of any foe in this game. So this can definitely be the type of stage that will actually keep you occupied for multiple minutes at a time if you are not careful. And Light is not doing herself any favors by not raising the stack higher, but oh! Oh, just a little bit too much indecision there. And that is a very, very costly L. Being a minute into that Murkrow stage. now you're probably just gonna have to do this song and dance again. You never know just how much Murkrow is going to heal on you. As most of the top players can take these foes out in like 2 or 3 chains, so there's not usually a lot of time with these foes spent in the healing range of less than 40% of the max. So if you are on top of your game, you should not see healing all that often. But you let it happen once, well, it is just not going to end. Okay. Alright, it always scares me a little bit. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness! Oh jeez, Light was completely pinned down. Had to take a look at the upcoming row of panels to see that there was a match left, because she did not have one in her 3 rows. That does not happen often, especially not in hard mode. So this is going to take a bit more work. And really, the combos just do not inflict that much damage to your opponent compared to chains. So, you're going to be in for a really, really slow ride if you rely on all these combos. Now it looks like Murkrow is getting tired out, for lack of a better term. Just do not heal, please. Just do not heal. Okay, that was an exclamation mark attack. Sends a different colored garbage that you can't clear with the rest of the garbage immediately. But yeah, that was not a stage that she would have liked to have there. But we'll see what happens with Dragonite here, and I think there's a lesson that can be taken from this. I think it is emblematic of the need to evaluate critically just why you are making various swaps. Why are you matching these 3 together? Okay, there's the next 5. Okay, that helped a lot. But you really want to evaluate why you are making swaps at any particular point. And Light is able to get through that one finally. That was about 19 minutes 12 seconds for her, and she will definitely want that one back. But that does give Paratroopa a 1-0 lead in this best of 5. And I actually have a slight confession to make. This was actually Game 3. So this match is going to be a little bit out of order, but we will be getting all 3 of the matches that were properly done. At least these were both players' match 3s, and not in a different order. I'm not comparing one race against someone else's different race. So we'll just go ahead, get on over to the actual first game, which will be game 2 of this broadcast, and let's see if anything changes. Alright, I think we can synchronize this a little bit better, I think. Yeah, much better. Much better. Okay, Paratroopa definitely spending a lot of time with the stack at the top. As long as you're able to do any form of comboing or chaining, you will not lose from there, but still a bit harrowing. So 29 seconds, not Paratroopa's best effort. He would also admit as such, I would think. But yeah, Lightsen not really able to do much about this. Oh, there's a nice little slide trick to suspend the chain up. That was like a 2-frame maneuver there, and that stage is done in like 24 seconds. Yeah. Oh, Pidgey's just gonna keep healing on Light. This match is not gonna end. At this rate, this stage will still be going when Paratroopa gets to the midway point. My goodness, a minute 34. Can't be happy with that. Paratroopa probably content with that 18-second Clefairy. And yeah, you really want to do like somewhere up to a maximum of an X9 chain in order to beat these foes. In fact, an X9 chain by itself will single-handedly beat Pidgey and Kakuna. And there are slight steps up in health for the next pair of stages after that. Okay. Paratroopa just needs something to finish this off, and there we go, 28 seconds. Light. Mashing and losing out on a chain there. Losing out on a little bit of damage. Just needs something, anything to finish that off. And there it is. 53 seconds for Kakuna. Steelix getting down pretty low for Paratroopa. That 5 combo will finish that off. 25 seconds later, Paratroopa is extending the lead to more than 2 stages. Paratroopa getting in time to make that 5 combo, and then sticking his head out to actively get rid of a chain. Bit unfortunate. Oh, there's a tight swap to extend this chain. This chain was getting extended well enough to keep that stage under 20 seconds. Job well done. Lightsen, I think, will be okay with that 44 seconds on Clefairy. But yeah, you can just see the aggression in Paratroopa's stack raising. I think he's also got a tendency to raise the stack to the very top without actually having a plan when he gets up there. I mean, there's something to be said for maximizing your opportunities when you are confident with your moves. If you're not confident with your moves, then you might run into a problem. But you really do want to maximize your opportunities by raising the stack as much as you can, especially on a game board like this that is so constricted in the number of panels you have available to you. So there we go, about the 5-minute mark. Paratroopa making his way into the Elite Four. Lightsen just now finishing up with Ghastly and effectively getting doubled up. Getting lapped, as it were. You hate to see it, but there were bound to be some mismatches. Okay! Okay! Okay, Paratroopa is showing off some nice chaining here. All the way to X10 in 18 seconds for Jinx. Oh my goodness. Oh, there were some nice lag chains there. Like he had multiple chain sequences going at the same time, and they all count for extensions of the bigger chain as you have those going. Oh, that is so good. Like that will like that kind of demonstration will lead one to be a very significant player in the final bracket, and it's looking more and more like Paratroopa is going to advance into the main bracket. Finishing off Crobat here in 41 seconds, while Light just now getting started on Primate, finding another 2-chain here. There's a possible 3-chain there, but that was going to be hard to see. Paranel. Ah! Yeah, the yellow stars were the next in line there, and just could not see it. And tried for another slide. That one's a hard one to get working. Doesn't matter what speed you're playing at. This game, in fact, actually plays at a speed level of, I think 4. Might be, yeah, it's like 4. It's either 4 or 5 out of a maximum possible 10 that you can play with in versus when you're actually going against a human being. I think this plays at level 4. I have to double check the internals on that. Okay, nice lag chain there to get to X6. Gonna need a bit more X5, setting up for X6. And that should be enough. 25 seconds, very respectable time for that Murkrow. This we're coming into Dragonite at a pretty nice pace. Seal is done for Lightsen, and soon this race will be done for Paratroopa. Looking at X4, X5. Probably gonna take this up to X7. Oh, okay. Little swap to time the falling to make that X8 instead. Hard to say if that actually counted, because if you make a lag chain like that in a really quick succession at the end of your chain, then the second part of that chain may not actually count. So instead of getting the X8 in that instance, you may only get X7 worth of damage. And it really does hurt to waste panels in this game. Those panels are your life. Those panels are your ammunition. You really want to take care of them as best you can. So Lightsen does quickly go down to nothing. Dragonair getting in a heal, because of course that's going to happen when you're falling behind. These foes will just make you fall further and further behind. Okay, at least Dragonair did not heal. So Light has an opportunity to get in something. Just anything. Just make anything. And put this dragon out of its misery. There we go. Minute 33 later. Lightsen goes into the Elite Four at about double the time Paratroopa took to get here. Okay, I see a little aggression there. I see a little bit of raising to the very top. That is good to see. I mean, when you are confident about your moves, it probably does help to raise your stack high. So maybe we can gather that lesson from these matches as well. Just keep raising that stack. It's really the biggest takeaway. Okay, nice 8 combo to finish that. Okay. Okay, Light certainly knows her way with combos. Certainly can find some creative combos when she puts her mind to it. Just gotta work on those chains. Those chains do the big damage. So you're going to want to maximize your damage by making those chains. Okay, what have we got here? There's gonna be another 2 chain, a 4 combo. Again, really liking those combos, but the 4 combo does half the damage of a standard 2 chain. So those combos are not efficient in damage. And she's finding it really difficult to get through all of these stages, much less the later ones, with that kind of damage output. Just so much healing that these foes are able to do. Fortunately, no heal there from Crobat, so the opportunity is here for the kill. Just need one more. Just one more anything. There's a 5 combo, and there's the kill. Whew. At a minute, 11 seconds. And that's more or less the kind of times Light has been experiencing in this entire tournament, but we're definitely seeing progress from her as the tournament goes along. So something good is coming out of this experience. And it does look like that Light will officially be eliminated from the tournament very shortly, and I wish her well with this game and hope she joins us for future tournaments. I mean, next year we plan to hold plan to host a Pokemon Puzzle League tournament for the game's 20th anniversary. So we hope to see a lot of you participate in that. All right, yeah. There was a 5 combo there, and Light was just trying to dissect how to get it. I need at least one more combo. That chain will do. There we go. Minute 28. So, this is the last hard mode match of this tournament. As chat is pointing out. From now on, we will be playing starting on S hard mode. Because the overall talent pool will be raised, so we gotta raise the difficulty just a little bit. We'll be starting in S hard, and then once people are able to win on S hard, we'll throw them right into the dunk tank, or the get dunked tank, that is intense mode. And at the conclusion of this match, I will be able to go into more detail about the overall progression of the main bracket, how that is going to go down. Meanwhile, Light still looking for the last bit of damage on this Murkrow. Perhaps looking to combo spam, but you know what? This 3-chain will do it. And that is done at a minute 16. Lightsen trending to finish about a minute behind her current best time. So she can't be too dissatisfied with this performance. But you can see the times where the wheels have to turn, where the wheels have to crank just a little bit more in order to get the panels into the right positions. And that will be easier to come by with just a bit more experience in the game. Alright, there's one more something to get this done. Dragonite's not attacking, and there it is. That was about 17-12 for Light. Not quite enough to compete in this one, but it was a fair effort from her nonetheless. So Paratroopa now on game point as we head into the actual second game in this match, but the third game being shown. So let me, that is not the right position. No, this is the right position. And then Paratroopa's game 2 is over here. Alright, so this is Paratroopa's chance to punch his ticket into the final bracket. So let's see how this unfolds. Paratroopa going with Blossom for this match. For this race, at least. You don't really see too many of the top players go for anyone other than Chikorita. Uh-oh! Oh, that's a very unfortunate bonk for Lightsen, taking the death as Paratroopa moves on with a 16-second, with an 18-second Pidgey. Oh, jeez. You really do hate to see that. Okay, Paratroopa going to work here again. There was a 9 combo to be had if the time was invested into getting it. But hey, this 4 chain here will do just fine, and then that will get the kill. At 29 seconds. Light's just about done with Pidgey. That's 40 seconds. I think she's okay with that isolated stage. Not enjoying the bonk, but let's see if she can keep that pace. Paratroopa going with more combos. Now reloading. Getting a 9 combo there. That 9 combo, good enough to get the kill. But Paratroopa had another chain lined up, so if that was not enough, they're gonna be at least 3 more seconds wasted on that stage. So very fortunate. These combos are coming along in spades on this chain. Is the chain big enough though? Almost. Would have needed 1 more, but that is definitely an acceptable time. In 20 seconds. Light finishing stage 2 in 59 seconds. Not sure she's super alright with that pace. But there's still room for her to catch back up. It's gonna take Paratroopa screwing up though. And when you're making chains that big, it's gonna be really, really hard to screw up. But we shall see what else develops. This is looking like an X8 chain. Going up to X9. Will that be enough? Yeah, that's definitely enough. With all those combos. You don't really want to make a chain bigger than X9 if you can help it. Because after X9, the extra damage from subsequent chains goes down about 1/3. So you lose a little bit of the efficiency. So you get to the point where a 6 combo does more damage than an extra chain. Fortunately, Paratroopa is not getting to that point yet. Not getting to the point where chains bigger than X9 may be required based on the number of combos you get. But he is getting close. Ooh, got to that X5 in time. Gonna make an X8 out of this. X9 with a 6 combo, that should work. 20 seconds. Para definitely showing some consistency now. Lightsen getting through stage 4 in 44 seconds. So her pace is starting to look okay for her. Let's see. Oh! I'm not sure if the X6 actually counted there, but that is very, very swaggy. And 30 seconds later, Jinx is done. 34 seconds for Light's Steelix. That is definitely an above average stage for her. Her splits are still in the green. Let's see where Paratroopa splits go. Building up X7, looking for X9. Gonna take it to X10 based on the combos done. And I need a little bit more, and that will do it. 25 seconds. Very, very nice, actually. Very, very nice time. And yeah, you know what? The dulcet tones of Blossom are not bad either. Ooh, bit of an awkward spot there. Place to continue the chain was not where Paratroopa had it. But half of, about a third of Hitmontop's health was depleted there. Oh, that looked like to be a heal. Getting to X3, 4 combo. Needs one more combo. There was a 6 combo there for him to get. Now he's waiting for garbage. Oh boy, and there's a heal. Oh, could have planned that a little better. Avoided having to wait for the garbage and avoided that heal. But it's not like Paratroopa has too much to worry about in wrapping up this match. Light still on seal, even now. Just the struggle is so real to even find the most basic combos and chains to deplete these foes down. Okay. Paratroopa was monkeying around at the top without doing any sort of chain. So that was a little scary. But that stage finally gets done. Light probably gonna be dealing with Dragonair for quite a bit longer now. Paratroopa working on a solid chain to begin there. Gonna need one more chain like it, so X6 probably? Yep, X6 would have done it, so just find something, anything else, and that will do it. That appeared to be an 858 by my view. And with that, Paratroopa will be moving on to the final bracket with a 3-0 win in this matchup. But Lightsen has not had a terrible run by any of her standards. Her splits are still green, so let's see if she can make something of this run. Still looking to start something productive. She sure does know her combos. She certainly is able to spam a decent amount of combos as she sees fit. Now just work to apply that knowledge to chains, and can definitely make something happen. But yeah, so far it does seem like she is still ahead of her best. As we get into Crobat here. Crobat throwing down the X4 chain. Okay. Got an X3 going there. About halfway done. gonna look for something else like that. Ooh, that. Oh, there was an easier way to get those purples for that chain. But this will have to do. Again, just gotta think about why you are clearing panels. So easy to just go through and get rid of them blindly, but matching 3 by itself does nothing for you. They better do something. They better do something else for you. Oh, there's a heal that could have. There's a heal that prevented that stage from ending. So we are still on this train. And there we go. Minute 18. Stage is done. Light is falling behind with 3 stages to go. Okay. Okay, 6 combo, 2 chain, 7 combo, 2 chain. This is working. This is working. Let's see. About halfway done now. Not quite clearing the garbage with that chain. She is getting close. Nice luck with that 2 chain. Now I'm just hoping him on top does not heal, and so far he's not healing. Here's a 4. There's a 4. There's a chain. And that's a kill. I believe she made up quite a bit of time on her best run there. Splits are looking very healthy in the green. But you know, she seems to be very decisive at the beginning with what she wants to do, and yet does not maximize her stack raising to get the most panels she can. Because making even the smallest combos will buy you a good enough amount of time with your stack at the top. With your stack at the very top. Okay. Okay, there could have been a 5 chain in there, and she'd be able to see it. But, she's getting close. Murkrow is doing nothing at all. So, there we go. There we go, 55 seconds. Just get that time again on Dragonite, and who knows what would happen. Remember, her current best time is a 16:21. So she is definitely on a pace to do something about that. Okay. Got a chain there. That gets Dragonite down to about half. Dragonite, big fan of just throwing combos right now. Just looking for a little bit more. Using some matches to do absolutely nothing. This could get close. Oh, just looking for anything else now. Oh, there's a heal! Oh, there we go! There we go! And that is what we call in the business a PB. That was 15:31 by my eye here, and she did manage to improve her best by about 50 seconds. This I think this tournament was definitely worth it for her to participate in, even though she only managed to finish 1 and 4. But yeah, I do hope she improves and comes back for future tournaments. That was some good stuff, and some good stuff for Paratroopa, as we now have all of our competitors set. In Group A, we have Yoshimitsu advancing and getting the first round bye, and then yours truly gets the second seed, and Paratroopa gets the third seed. And in Group B, we have FFRPro1 with the first seed and the first round bye, followed up by Tayman and the Infinite Chain. Those will be your 6 competitors for the final bracket. Now, I wonder if I can just let's see here. Okay, I think this is this is a little bit weird for a final bracket. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. So I'm actually trying to confirm the final bracket matchups in real time. Just want to review and make sure that they are going to work. Will this do? Is this handicapped well enough? I think it is, so let me see if I can... reveal this final bracket for you guys. Will this just take a simple refresh? Yes, it will. So, let me see what I can do to enhance this a little bit better for you, ladies and gentlemen, as I engage in on-the-fly camera work in order to properly show everything going on here. There we go. There we go. So, here is how this bracket is going to go. So, Yoshimitsu and FFR Pro have earned first round buys by virtue of finishing in tops of their group. And I shuffled around these seeds a little bit so that way the higher seeds, if they are to win, do not go on to face their own opponent from their own group before. So if Tayman were to beat Paratroopa in the first round, then he would advance to Yoshimitsu, and me beating the Infinite Chain would advance me to FFR Pro. So I kind of want to be able to see the mismatch, the mixed matchups there, so we don't get repeats of the group stage. So the way this is going to go. We will start on the S-Hard difficulty, and it will still be a best of 5 scenario. It'll be best of 5 series of S-Hard races. And let me see exactly how I want to get this going. My objective here is that I want players to earn the ability to get the intense mode. Earn the ability to play in intense mode, and intense mode is where it gets real. Intense mode is where it gets the most exciting. So, intense mode is where I want to see the biggest matches. So you're gonna have to earn it. And you're not going to be able to play in intense mode until you win an S-Hard match. So, the first 2 rounds will be played entirely in S-Hard mode. So that's winners round 1, that's winners round 2, that's losers round 1, that's losers round 2. Which really, it should be, round 2 should be winners, semis, and losers round 2 should be like losers, semis. So once we get through the final stages, once we get through to the finals of each bracket, we will be playing on intense mode, best of 5, and then grand finals will be a best of 7. But the winner of the winner's bracket will be going into that match with a 1-0 lead. So we could possibly see 6 intense mode matches at the very, very end. But it would certainly beat trying to do 10. No, it'd beat trying to do 10. It would beat trying to do 14 if we were to employ a bracket reset. So we're gonna do best of 7 for grand finals, with the winner's bracket having a 1-0 lead. And the goal is to do all of the finals matches on the same day. And if we can get the losers semifinals on the same day too, that would be wonderful. And the way we're gonna try to do this is to have all of the matches happen at the same time. So the idea right now is that if you tune in to this channel on Saturdays at around 6 p.m. Eastern Time, like after this next week, then you will be seeing a bunch of matches. So I'm gonna actually institute a week break to allow the players to get reacclimated with S-Hard and with Intense Mode, and then we'll be ready to roll with these bracket matches starting October 27th. Though I do want to broadcast both matches from round 1 on November 2nd. So the first Saturday of that month at 6 p.m. Eastern. So November 2nd, we would see Tayman and Paratroopa, then me and the Infinite Chain. Then November 9th, we would see Yoshimitsu and the first winner versus FFR and the second winner. November 16th, we would see losers round 1 play out. November 23rd, if we can swing November 23rd to take care of losers round 2, semifinals, losers round 3, and finals all in one go, we certainly will try to bring that to you. Unfortunately, I've been the only one streaming these matches so far, and I'm not going to be able to bring you any of those matches if I am participating, so this will definitely be pending based on volunteer schedules. But my goal is to finish this tournament within the next month. And if we can get it done on November 23rd, that Saturday in the evening, that would be swell. But I will have more details for the players in a little bit as I finalize deadlines and formats and such. But that is generally how this is going to go. So, is there anything else to point out from here? Actually, I don't think I like this. Yeah, that's the bracket we want to see. That's the bracket the way we want to see it, because we are getting down to the nitty and the gritty. So I think that is going to do it for the group stage. There will be more details posted in the Puzzle General Discord later. That way everyone will be able to get caught up on what is going on, so I will get all that set up and leave you be for the time being. So this has been Cards of the Heart, and until next time everyone, thanks for watching.